Happy to acknowledge with us this evening is Judy Caplan and Aaron Caplan and David. Noah couldn't be with us today, and Benjamin Caplan. Good to have you here. And the rabbi here today will be doing a short invocation and a small word on Marvin Caplan's life very briefly. So let me introduce Rabbi Hillel Lavery Israeli of Hamilton Beth Jacob Synagogue on Aberdeen. Rabbi Hillel was born and grew up in Vancouver, BC. He did most of his rabbinical training in Jerusalem and lived there for 16 years. And from 2012 to 2015, he served as chief rabbi of the Gothenburg, Sweden. And in July of 2015, he returned to Canada to begin serving as the rabbi of Hamilton's Beth Jacob Synagogue on Aberdeen Avenue. So in keeping with the position as rabbi, he is an activist for human rights, women's rights, anti-racism, LGBTQ rights. Rabbi Hillel is married to Yona, who is also a rabbi and an artist, and is a father of 4 children. So the rabbi will be leading us in our invocation and saying a few words respecting the passing of Marvin Caplan. Rabbi?
Your Worship, Mayor of Hamilton, honorable councillors, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for inviting me here today and allowing me to deliver this invocation. Last week, former city councillor, our friend, husband and father, Mr. Marvin Caplan, passed away suddenly. He was buried in a traditional Jewish funeral ceremony attended by over 400 people. In a way too short life, he managed to touch so many people from so many different walks of life. Today, the Shiva, the traditional Jewish week of intense mourning, comes to a close. It is fitting that today a memorial service be held for him here, where he so proudly and faithfully served as city councillor. Marvin greatly believed in this institution, in government, in democracy. He saw your work as a calling, a privilege, God's work. That Marvin's rabbi is here today, reading a memorial prayer for him in city council chambers in front of all of you with his wife and children present would certainly make him very proud, and I feel honored. Thank you all. At Marvin's funeral, I read 4 verses from the end of Psalm 85. Chesed ve'emet nifgashu, tzedek ve'shalom nashaku, emet me'eretz titzmach, ve'tzedek mishamayim nishkaf. Gam Adonai iten hatov, ve'artzenu titen yevulah. Tzedek lefanav yehalech, ve'yasem lederech pe'amav. Kindness and truth have met, justice and peace have kissed. Truth will sprout from the earth, and justice will look down from heaven. God, too, will give good, and our land will give its produce. Justice will go before him, and he will place it on the way of his steps. During his lifetime, Marvin Caplan always placed truth, kindness, and justice before him. All his steps in city council and in all his many social justice endeavors were always directed towards this noble goal to see all citizens of Canada and people everywhere living side by side in happiness, health, dignity, and security. Marvin did not want to die. Not yet. He wasn't ready. He was still in the middle of doing many social justice projects, and it's now up to us to continue his work and finish these projects for him. Kindness and truth have met, justice and peace have kissed. Truth will sprout from the earth, and justice will look down from heaven. Let us recall Marvin's memory and pledge to follow his good example. Let his memory be a blessing for all of us. In his honor, may his beloved home, Hamilton, and its city council be a meeting place for kindness and truth, justice, goodness, and peace for the betterment of all. El male rachamim, shochen במרומים, המסה מנוחה נכונה, על כנפי השכינה, ומעלות קדושים וטהורים, כזוהר הרקיע, מזהירים לנשמת משה לוי בן יחזקאל הכהן ומטל, שהלך לעולמו, בגן עדן תהא מנוחתו. אנא בעל רחמים, הסתירהו בסתר כנפיך, לעולמים, וצרור בצרור החיים את נשמתו. אדוני הוא נחלתו, וינוח בשלום על משכבו, ונאמר אמן. God, full of compassion, who dwells on high, grant proper repose on the sheltering wings of your presence in the lofty levels of the holy and pure, who shine as the brightness of the firmament, unto the soul of Moshe Leib ben Yechezkel Cohen Umatel, our friend Marvin Lewis Caplan, who is gone to his world and for whose memory we pray. May his repose be in paradise. May the Master of compassion bring him under the cover of God's wings and bind his soul in the bond of life. May God be his heritage, and may he repose on his resting place in peace. And let us respond, Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rabbi. And again, condolences go to you, Judy, and boys and family for your loss. And we will honor him today with sincere and robust debate. And he would appreciate that. So thank you for coming, and all the best.